Hello, everyone. My name is Henry Frazier. I got with me Parker Austin and Luke Mullis.
I'm still bald, man.
We're starting a show that we're going to be calling
Say Rory.
The Wolves Lounge. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm telling you, we should call it the TNBSTS,
What does that even?
the Totally Not Biased Sports Talk Show.
Yes. We are going to be talking about college football, mostly.
Totally not biased for you guys.
Totally not biased, as you can
Not
tell. He's
biased
wearing a UT shirt. This
whatsoever.
man's an Auburn fan. I'm an Ohio State fan. They like to mess with me
Yeah,
because I like to watch a lot of games.
controversy.
I like
on
to watch
him.
a lot of games. I got Oklahoma here, obviously, and I got a Vanderbilt.
To my right, we got an Alabama fan that is
Yeah.
Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper, and then
Bradley
we got Alton.
Alton here.
Go
Alton's not
Dogs,
here.
my friend.
Yeah, Alton's not here either, but they will be here eventually. As well, we're going to be trying to bring in some special guests eventually on, yeah.
People who know nothing about college football.
Or maybe someone who does know a lot about college football.
I think anyone can top us at this point. Like
Well,
the group.
Coach Brown, but...
Oh, Lord.
We
All
can
right,
get
yeah.
him in here, yeah.
All right, so next
That'd
up,
be sick.
we're going to be going over some things that we think we might be able to do in the future that you guys might like to add to this show that we're going to be doing every week, or at least trying to every week. We'll fill you in if we aren't able to put it in every week, but we're going to be trying to get a Super Bowl live feed of us watching the Super Bowl, like something you'd see on Barstool Sports, as well as the College Football Championship, which is on a Monday night and is a school night for us, so we might not be able to do that because we all can't.
I'm telling you, I stay up late during the college football championship.
Oh,
All right, well,
I
I'm
mean,
not
that
saying
game-
that, but like,
I
you
stay
guys,
up late.
one of us will have to end up driving home eventually.
Yeah, the game goes into the 11 o'clock hour.
It does.
Pretty sure.
Same as the
Oh.
Super Bowl, which is on a Sunday usually.
But that's a Sunday.
It's still a school night.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
for y'all wondering, we are juniors in high school.
Yes, we
all
are
of us.
juniors in high
All of
school,
us.
so all of us, including Alton and Cooper.
So all of our facts are coming off of CBS Sports and ESPN.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of us like to watch the games. I try to watch as many of the games as I can, even if it's teams I don't like.
I don't.
I know you don't.
I
All
just
you
watch-
watch is Auburn
Auburn
and Vanderbilt.
and any SEC team that's playing,
All right, yeah.
I root for them.
That's fair.
But like, other than that, I don't care about it.
Yeah, I'll watch Tennessee, and then I'll
Yeah.
watch all the other games.
If it's like one of the championship games and it's like Alabama versus like Ohio State, he'll go with Alabama just because they're SEC
I'll
team.
go with
Even
I'd
though,
hope the stadium would explode at that point.
Yeah.
Hate both of those teams. Hate 'em.
I hope some unfortunate
yeah.
thing would happen.
Or maybe
for
not
that,
stadium
so-
explodes. Like this game goes until the 1 o'clock hour in overtime,
and they just have to cancel it,
or something. Like
postpone it. So there's
the bus ride on the way home is cold or something.
yeah. As well, we'd like to try to do an on-site video, like going out to maybe a Titans game or an MTSU game.
Boys, hear me out. We do a vlog.
That's what I was saying. That's what I
We
was
do a
saying.
vlog.
Yeah,
We do a vlog.
do a vlog.
Vlogs.
Yeah,
I mean,
MTSU.
half of us can get into MTSU for free.
Yeah, I can get an MTSU for free because we're all technically counted as students because we're in.
I'm in dual enrollment.
Yeah,
I
me
can.
too. Yeah,
I
this man's got to pay for a ticket.
Hey, it's like $2.
Speaking of MTSU, their homecoming is this week. Who are they playing? They're playing like Florida International. Let me check.
They're gonna lose.
They're gonna lose.
More than likely.
Here, let me check.
Blue Raiders by
MTSU.
Blue Raiders by 100.
MTSU is playing Florida International. I was correct. It's
They're gonna lose.
Saturday
What's the
at
spread?
2:30. It's actually pretty close. Florida International is favored to win, according to this. But
2.5?
MTSU has not been living up to the hype that they've produced this year. I think
They've got Rice.
Asher O'Hara was supposed to be the best quarterback at MTSU in a
He's
long
not.
but he's kind of gone downhill.
But
They've
you do
got
have to
Rice
take,
coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and they're
that's gonna be
0-7.
rough.
So
That's gonna be a
Hey,
fun one.
good.
take Middle Tennessee in the points this week, people. Outright victory, homecoming.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not
All
losing.
right. Another game I want to go over this
They are.
week. The big one, Wisconsin and Ohio State.
that's the big one.
Yeah.
That's
That
the
is
big
going
one.
to be the big
Yeah,
one.
That's the big one.
Other
Yeah,
well,
kinda-
all right.
kinda.
Auburn and LSU.
That's going to be a good game too.
Okay,
But
well-
with Wisconsin, it's going to be
Auburn
a
and LSU.
show off between two Heisman candidates, Jonathan Taylor and
You're telling me Bo
Justin
Nix is not a
Fields.
Heisman candidate?
I don't see
I'm
him
out
on
of here.
that.
But kid.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying there is
yes,
no
Joe-
Heisman race at this point. It's Joe Burrow.
I think Joe
Dude,
Burrow
he is
might.
a stud, dude.
Exactly.
And he is facing the best defense he's faced all season. The best defensive line. I'll give it that. Because Florida was good.
I'm just saying Florida
Well,
did beat
all right.
Auburn.
Florida did beat Auburn. Their defense
Based
is
on
good.
stats,
but
though,
our
Wisconsin
defensive
has the
line-
best defense in all of college
They
football
do,
right
but
now.
our defensive line is the best. in
Yeah,
college
according to
football.
ESPN, the Ohio State-Wisconsin game, that is the top 2 defenses in points allowed and
Yeah.
yards allowed.
I just want to say something. That game is a 14.5 favorite for Ohio State, and
See,
LSU's only a 10.5. So
Hey, one thing I am saying is I'm not saying Wisconsin wins this game, but me personally, I would bet Wisconsin to cover the spread. I don't think Ohio State wins by two touchdowns exact or more. That's just my personal
It
feeling.
it's a half. So.
Another game
It's
that
gonna
I
be-
see is close here. We got Penn State and Michigan State.
Man, that's
What do
Penn
y'all
State
think?
all the way. That's
Yeah,
not
well,
even
I mean,
close.
it's
Not even
Yeah,
close.
no, it's
5
Penn State all
points.
the way.
It says 5 points.
Yeah, but
Michigan State has
It has
been rough
5
this season,
points.
but I think I would go with Penn State as well. Here we go. Let's see. Let's check some more games.
LSU Auburn. I got LSU.
I'm gonna go with LSU.
I
as
say,
well.
got Auburn.
I say LSU by
I'm
at
sorry,
least
man.
2 touchdowns.
I have
sorry.
Auburn by
Of course you do.
70.
This
so-
one's for Cooper. We're gonna go with Arkansas and Alabama.
Give me Arkansas all day. Give me them.
I mean,
day.
It's a 31-point favorite.
I
for
would say. I
Alabama.
will say though, take Arkansas on the spread. That's all I gotta say.
I mean-
because Alabama never covers it, and they're playing Max Jones. Because
Well, it's all about Najee Harris at this point.
It is all about Najee Harris, but I think Arkansas can
And if
shut him down.
if Alabama steps up their line, like, see, I'm a Tennessee fan, and I was not happy with last week's game,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
felt
can't-
like Tennessee was winning the line of scrimmage at some points in the game.
I can't wait to get Cooper in and you guys talk about that.
I'm
penalty that
just saying that
called.
was not a penalty on Darrell Taylor. The man is standing up. You can't we can't stand up anymore. If you agree with that call, then you like the Pro Bowl rules. You think football should be 2-hand touch at this point.
Yeah. All right. Another one. Notre Dame and Michigan.
Notre Dame.
Two big
Notre
high-ranked
Dame.
teams.
Nope, Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame is going to
Michigan
win.
I feel like with
I
the
hate Michigan.
I
I
feel
don't
like
like
with
them.
the
Being an Ohio
amount
State fan.
of turnover Michigan gives up every game, Notre Dame should and I think will capitalize.
Notre Dame did give Georgia a run for their money.
Well, I mean, then again, look, I mean,
Georgia lost to South Carolina.
Georgia lost South Carolina. It looks like Georgia offense is struggling. Then again, they put up 40 on Tennessee. That was our off week, guys. That was our off week.
That was the off week.
Starting
Out of
Mississippi,
the Georgia
starting
State.
Mississippi State and on. That's a new Tennessee team right there.
I think
really
I want to check this game out. Washington State and Oregon.
Give
I think
Oregon.
Washington State is going to be the underdog in this game.
Of course they are.
After, I'm They're not
favored by
the same.
86. What the heck?
they're not the same without their old quarterback. But this new kid, he's got 2,900 yards this season.
He does lead in passing yards, but
I think he's the next Gardner.
But
Minshew,
I'm just
yeah.
saying,
Nope.
Oregon did come off a big comeback win against Washington.
Yeah,
last
but
week.
Justin Herbert only has 1,800 yards compared to this kid. He's got 29 touchdowns, which he does have 7 interceptions.
They've been
I'd
playing
say.
like weak teams all season.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
but
this
they
is gonna
didn't
be.
beat
If Washington
Arizona
State
State.
is saying that they are the Washington State that they are,
That
I
all
think this game
Justin
is going to prove
Herbert-
it if they either win or make it good.
Justin Herbert, that one interception was against Auburn. Just gonna point that out. The only interception.
The only
was
interception, but you
first
know who
game of
won
the
that
season.
game? You know who won that?
Auburn won that game.
Yes.
I'm just saying one of
that's
Tua Tagovailoa's interceptions was against Tennessee.
Okay.
The only
You know
one
what?
that
Also, Tua got hurt in that game.
Okay,
so,
so did
only-
Brian Maurer.
Justin Herbert
Don't make me start with
only
you, Henry.
threw one interception this whole season. It was the first game. He's rusty. He was rusty. I don't think he's rusty anymore. I think they're gonna go out there and
all right, so
run.
I know this is a game you want to hear about: Tennessee and South Carolina.
Give me South Carolina every day of the week.
If Tennessee really wants to prove themselves, they will beat South Carolina.
Okay, so how I felt about every game so far is starting quarterback. I feel like if we do what we did last week, bring in JT Shrout and throw Jawan Jennings in the Wildcat, Tim Jordan Wildcat, this could be a closer game than expected because past 2 weeks, Tennessee's defense has been outstanding. This looks like a Jeremy Pruitt defense at Florida State, Alabama, and Georgia.
I understand.
If the
that, yeah.
defense keeps up, you could look at a closer game than what people are expecting.
I mean, they only have one less loss than South Carolina. South Carolina had a rough start to the season as well. So, I mean, I think that Tennessee is favored. I think I'm going to pick Tennessee. I hate Tennessee. but I'm
I
gonna
mean,
pick
I am
Tennessee for
just
this
saying
game.
South
by
Carolina every day of the week.
through my hookups and links and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of people at this game,
This hookups.
so the crowd will be behind the
Hookups.
Vols.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Parker
Through
is,
my sources.
Parker is also saying, he was telling me earlier that he thinks that there might be a black game. Like, they might be wearing black
Okay,
uniforms.
I don't think
What do you
it'll
think?
happen because
I
through
really
the
hope
Nike
they do, man.
contract, I don't think you can. But from what I've seen on Twitter, to the Tennessee facility today, there was something that had black labeled on it and also was labeled as a uniform company. And South Carolina is wearing the all whites.
Yeah.
And
That'd be cool.
Tennessee put some earlier in the week that Juwan Jennings with the pumpkin as a helmet says Halloween game. Not saying, but in 2009, Tennessee came out with the orange on black jerseys against South Carolina. Not saying nothing.
I got something about jerseys, though. Have you guys seen UCF's moon landing jerseys that they're using this week? Those things are crazy looking. Like
Yeah, I saw them.
the helmet looks like the moon. They
It's
had
the
a jersey
only-
similar to this last year, but they stepped it up this year by
The
a lot.
only good thing I like about UCF is their moon landing jersey,
And they're in Orlando, Disney
Yeah.
World.
and they're in Orlando.
Yeah.
I hate UCF with a undying passion.
I know you do.
They
Oh yeah, they beat Auburn.
It's not even that. I just don't like them. I've never liked them.
Yeah, you're the only SEC team to lose to them in the past 3 years.
I've never understood the hype behind. UCF.
Well, they're not. They're
Well, I
not
mean,
hyped
'cause they
anymore.
did
that
beat
was
you
that was
guys
2017
when they
was
won
the
their
whole
national
undefeated
championship.
national
they beat you
championship
guys
thing. Yeah.
in their national championship game.
All right, another game I want to look at: Missouri and Kentucky. Missouri
Missouri.
came off that loss to Vanderbilt last week. Of all teams,
Damn it.
like,
Missouri.
I think you got to go Missouri with this one.
yeah,
Kentucky had 17 passing yards last week against Georgia.
What?
They didn't have. Yeah, it's because they're starting a wide receiver
Oh my-
at quarterback.
I
Is
mean,
there-
I
is
mean,
there
Stewart's
hurt?
Creek did that for a little bit too.
Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Alex was a wide receiver
he,
too.
he was the quarterback for about 3 years.
Yeah,
or 2
and
years.
but
he
what we're
should have
doing
been
right
a
now
running back.
is
Or
starting
receiver as he is now.
a wide receiver, because if we're looking at the beginning of the year,
But he
was a wide
did
receiver.
play his sophomore and freshman year, and
Speaking of
and he led middle school to a championship
Yes.
as quarterback.
Speaking of Stewart's Creek High School football, though, I wanted to say that Zach is in our prayers, as he did get
concussion.
a really rough hit yesterday. Well,
No,
it was a concussion, yeah, but
That's
it
the
was
only
a scary
thing.
hit, a scary situation. The stadium was silent for about 15 minutes.
Dead silent.
Yeah, it was
eerie.
scary. But we have been told that he's walking around and that he seems to be mobile and okay.
Yeah, it's just a concussion. I think I've heard from many people. It's
Yeah,
just a
Yeah.
concussion.
I think they've.
Coach Brown has said to the band too that it was just a mild concussion. So we're
Smyrna.
glad that he's okay.
Smyrna. No,
Yes, yes. The Smyrna game is this week, and
All right, for people don't knowing, Stewart's Creek has only been
Never.
open 6 years. This is our 6th year open, and we are 0-5
we've
against
had
Smyrna.
one winning season, and that's the only season we ever went to the playoffs. This year we are 8-1, losing to Cane Ridge, which was an accident. I think we could have beaten Cane Ridge.
Oh yeah,
we
a
just,
couple of players were.
Well, not only that, I think,
yeah. We had a couple bad mishaps that game too, because
but it was a closer thing. But Stewart's Creek at Smyrna.
I think this is our year. This is going to be our year. If Stewart's Creek does beat Smyrna, it's about confirmed that we will be playing Independence at home
It is.
for the first play. I think. Well,
it's
based on the
confirmed
rankings right
we're
now,
confirmed to play a home game in the playoffs already.
I don't think we
not
are.
yet. No.
No, if
when
we
are
lose to
when are the
Smyrna-
Stewart's Creek Smyrna games home?
Did you hear? Did you
Yeah.
not hear Mr. Malone last night? He was
Hey,
like,
Yeah,
he,
"We're
he was
playing."
just hyping us up.
No,
he was just hyping
he said.
us up.
Yeah, he
I
said.
kinda
We'll
feel
see you
like-
guys in 2 weeks for a home game after we beat Smyrna. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he was just
Oh.
trying to
even,
hype us
even
up.
on the Twitter, it says winner
Okay.
next week game is a home playoff.
Oh,
But
okay. I
based
thought
on the
that he said-
rankings
I
right
thought that he
now,
said
we will be
home
playing Independence at home if we win, and if we lose, we'll be going on the road to Ravenwood, which Ravenwood does have the #1 recruit in the state of Tennessee.
We're
that-
losing that game.
I
I'll
don't know
tell you
his
that.
name, but he's a wide receiver.
He's going to Alabama.
Yeah, he's
Bama.
going to. But I think that's going to wrap up our show today. We're going to try to make it a lot longer with everyone here.
Yeah.
But Parker
little
and
push
Luke
for
and I
time. We're
are
the
gonna-
three OGs.
This is
Yeah,
our
Musketeers.
This is our week 0 podcast.
Week
We're
0
gonna title it
podcast,
Week
yeah.
0 with the pups. Okay.
The pups, yes.
pups.
With the pups, because we are the Wolves Lounge, and we will see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Always go
Girl
Vols.
Scout.
Go Vols.
I did the hook 'em horns. You can't.
Go
I
Big
can't do that.
Orange. Go Big Orange.
There's no like.
Anchored.
Go Big Orange.
Not anchored down.
Go Big
Boomer
Orange.
Sooner.
Yeah,
Boomer Sooner.
Go Vols, baby. Go Vols.
All right. See you guys next week.